Okay, so I've realised I don't actually need the sunglasses, and I've also just realised that chronologically, this video will go on the channel before the one I just recorded. So I just did my review of Novocaine, which I watched this week. I'm now back to talk about 2 other films that I saw before Novocaine that I haven't reviewed. So in the Novocaine video, I've got sunglasses on because I said it's sunny, and it is, but I've just taken them off and realised that actually the sun isn't in my eyes at all. So I've explained that the sunglasses are gone, but you're going to go, what sunglasses, Katie? Because this is the video you're going to come to first. Anyway, this is so silly. Who cares? Nobody. I've got 231 subscribers, 238? 241 subscribers. How many people actually watch these? I have no idea, except my mother. Anyway, I'm back. I fell a bit behind with my reviews, so I'm going to cover a film I saw a couple of weeks ago now, and I will talk about it as best I can from memory. Here's the thing, it wasn't particularly memorable, and it's a surprise because on paper it should have been absolutely riveting. This is a film from Steven Soderbergh. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog? What the hell's a frog? Frog in my throat. From director Steven Soderbergh, of Ocean's films fame, and back in the day things like Sex, Lies and Videotape, and also the director of excellent stripped down ghost story Presence from earlier this year, which I absolutely loved. And when I went to see Presence back at the Old Odeon, RIP, I saw a trailer for Black Bag, and I remember thinking, Presence is directed by Soderbergh, and I'm watching a trailer before Presence for another Soderbergh film. People don't normally have films coming out that close together, but having watched Presence and seen how, I mean, it's excellent, but it's quite a small film in that it's all set inside the house, so I'd imagine that might have been quite a quick shoot. So I'm back in the cinema. I'm ready for another Soderbergh film. I'm excited. It's a spy thriller. Cast includes Michael Fassbender, Cate Blanchett, Pierce Brosnan. I'm in, I'm ready. Who else was in it? Wasn't Naomi... Oh, what was her name? I want to say Naomi Harris. Was it Naomi Harris? I think it was. Something in good, cool London spies. My God, this film was boring. I mean, it wasn't, but I didn't care. Like, I really wanted to like... I want to like everything. To be honest, if I'm forking over cash, if I'm given 90 minutes of my time, up to 3 hours of my time, I want to be entertained. So genuinely, I never go to the cinema, no matter how bad the reviews might have been, I never go with my claws out ready to hate something. It's just not my way. I want to be entertained, and I do try and find something to like about even the worst films. So looking for the positives, Black Bag is a very stylish film. It's very well designed. The performances in it are good, except for Pierce Brosnan's. I'll get to him in a minute. And London looks cool as, and it is very spy, swishy, cool. Cate Blanchett, I mean, what a woman. Academy Award winner, has played royalty, has played elven royalty, is tall, is fabulous, has played an MCU villain. Like, she's got it all. Whoever dressed her for this film had all the fun, because the clothes she wears, she just looks incredible. Even like her nightwear is incredible. And it made me think of when she played Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator, which I think might have been... Did she get an Academy Award for that? If she didn't, she should have done. So she can wear clothes really well as being an incredible actress. But, yeah, style over substance. It looked great. It was dull. Yeah, I was bored. I didn't care. There was a programme that did a thing. I can't even remember what it was called. It was called like Sirius, I can't even remember what it was called. It was only a couple of weeks ago, but somebody wanted this thing and they were going to steal this thing, and it was really bad, and somebody had it, and then somebody else had it, and everybody was double-crossing everybody else. And Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender were married, but they were also both spies, and they liked to throw really intense dinner parties for their colleagues, and that was all weird. Who else was in it? Oh, what's his face from Bridgerton? The man from the first series that everybody absolutely lost their minds over. Jean something. I I didn't care. I mean, he's a bonny lad, don't get me wrong, but I didn't watch Bridgerton. It was in that lockdown category of things I refused to watch because everybody else was watching them. So I didn't watch Tiger King, I didn't watch Normal People, and I didn't watch Bridgerton, which is silly, really, because I'm sure if that many people were watching them, they were probably all right. But obviously, we were also all locked in our houses, and it was a strange time. And to be honest, of all of those, the only one I would go back and watch would be Normal People. The rest of them I'm just not asked about. He was in it. I think it was Naomi Harris. Another fella that I recognised. The only person in it that I really liked and who really, like, sparkled, like, sort of popped when she was on screen was Marissa Abella. And the only thing I know Marissa Abella from is playing Amy Winehouse in Back to Black. If you want to see a woman having a full-scale breakdown, doing a review, go back and watch my review of Back to Black. Not even a big Amy Winehouse fan, was absolutely bawling my eyes out when I had to talk about that film because I was just so sad. And she was incredible as Amy Winehouse, like absolutely superb. This is the first thing I've seen her in since then. It took me a second to realise where I knew her from, and she's just got something about her in exactly the same way that Amy Winehouse did. She's got real presence. She's a good actress, obviously, but I'm quite excited by her as a prospect. She was a really interesting character, one of the only interesting characters in the film. So I liked her. I did not like Pierce Brosnan, and I don't like slacking people off, but he's never going to see this, let's be honest. I've never thought Pierce Brosnan was a particularly good actor, which means he was absolutely fine for Bond. You need a certain something to be James Bond, a certain je ne sais quoi. Pierce Brosnan definitely had that. He was handsome, he was the right build, he could do the old eyebrow and the double entendres, and he looked good holding a gun and all of that jazz. And not to throw shade at other Bonds, because some of them are very good actors. I think Daniel Craig is brilliant. But Pierce Brosnan, for me, is in the Roger Moore category of Bond. He's just... I mean, this is fine because it's still spies. And I'm supposed to be talking about Black Bag, but it was boring, so I'm not going to. Pierce Brosnan made a really good Bond, but I find him wooden as in everything else. And he's in the Thursday Murder Club playing Ron, which is a very odd casting. And I know he was in Mamma Mia, but I've never watched it and I've never wanted to. And he's just not for me. I mean, he's not offensively bad. He's just a bit rubbish. So he was like the big cheese at the spy agency, but he came in, was a bit, he wasn't in it very much, but he was in it enough to irritate me. Came in, was a bit wooden and hammy, and then shuffled out again. Again in a nice suit. Everybody looked great. Fassbender looked great because he always does, and your man from Bridgerton looked great, and Kate Blanchett looked sublime, and Marissa Abella looked good as well, and it was stylish and London and cool and dull. Absolutely bored to tears. It's a no from me. So there we are. That's Black Bag. Maybe you like it. I certainly didn't. There are better spy thrillers to watch. I suggest you hunt them out and give this one a miss. It's quite mean for me, wasn't it? I'm in a feisty mood this afternoon. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Katie out.